Hey there, Seeker. Welcome back to the Existential Shift for your tarot scope for this coming month. This will be for my Cancerian Seekers, placements, and intuitively guided. I will be working with the After Tarot today. So, when I was prepping for your reading, I felt like I need to smudge my apartment with sage, and so I did, which is a sensation that caught me only when I, started getting ready to do your reading. And then I was, meditating a little bit about your energy, and I was like, oh, I need to smudge the cards, and everything was about cleaning the energy. So I'm probably tapping into a group of you out there that feels like they either need to clean their own auric field or maybe feeling like they're being under some sort of psychic attack, negative energies. Let's talk about that while I shuffle the cards and ask to focus on guidance and energy for this coming month for you guys. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Cancer. So, you are an infinite being, right? You are an extension of Source. You are divine. You are an immortal soul. Darkness serves the light, and when is integrated with light, thus the divine experience itself and its wholesomeness. The only way for you to be psychically attacked is if you are, say, in a mindset that takes darkness as to be something evil / negative. And if you yourself put a blockage between your, physical self, the I am of this 3D mundane existence of you, and your extension of Source, your soul, your higher self, call it however you want to call it. Because the channel that is between you and everything, you are constantly in the Akash records. You can always reach out to information, to infinite energy. There's infinite abundance of energy and light. Just as there is infinite abundance of empty matter and darkness. Because they're both the same. And the only way to not feel empowered with positivity and light is when you yourself perceive darkness as evil. Now let's talk in practicality. Okay, so what does that mean? What do I actually do? If rather than subjectifying energy to a definition of either good or bad, light or dark, instead of that, you just see energy as what it is, energy. Then you are no longer objecting any sort of energy that is coming your way. If someone gossips about me, schemes against me, tries to hurt me in a way, and life is complex, we've all been there, done that, I'm actually super grateful and flattered, like a peacock taking poison, transmuting it into nutrition. I don't get hurt by people's negative, ill intent agendas. If anything, I'm like, did you spell my name correct? When you focused on sending me evil vibes, did you pronounce my name correctly? Thank you for the energy. See, for me, it's just physics, science. It's flat out energy. When someone wants to hurt me or cause any sort of damage, just the fact that they're focusing their thoughts on me, even if it's negative, bothered, annoyed, angry, hating, God forbid, whatever, they're still focusing on me. They amplify me. They strengthen my energetic field. Thank you. Thank you for my lovers and thank you for my haters. Any sort of work that anyone does for me or against me, bottom line is for me. If someone is giving you from their energy by thinking about you, focusing on you, doing actions that have to do with you, wanting to cause something to you or for you, they're strengthening you. The only way for it to weaken you, and of course it's possible, you see people get weakened by other people and get hurt by other people all the time. The only way for that to happen is if you energetically match their state of mind of you being weakened. If you understand that the energy being sent towards you is just what it is, energy, say thank you and take it. They're giving it to you out of their own free will. Cancer, you are the ocean. You can transmute anything. And yes, you're going to say, oh, we're completely ruining the ocean and dirtying it. Yes, we are. But now there is a shift in consciousness for humanity. We're realizing what it is that we're doing to the ocean. We're realizing how much we need the ocean. And things are starting to happen. I know it may not be seen like that all the time, but there are philanthropists and billionaires out there who are buying lands and cleaning oceans using their own money to save this planet. They're just detaching from governments. Like, I'm not waiting. There are endless organizations and independent individuals that are now really woke, active. And from that hurt, there will be a shift into empowerment and cleaning. So it will be even better than it was. That's my optimistic POV. It's not a detached one. This is not to say that now, oh, Morgane said everything will be okay, let's sit back and not do anything. No. Take care of your environment. Clean the street, clean the ocean. Care, be active. But the fact that you are aware of you being able to do so will allow it to happen. That was just an example. I kind of deviated, but just to give an example of how a negative is a positive. Make it work for you, Cancer. You can sit and be like, I need to smudge, I need to clean, I'm in danger, I'm being attacked. God forbid, no, I'm not. But then if you're in that mindset, you just open yourself for that, that frequency of, I get weakened by energy that is given to me. No. Oh, I'm feeling all this energy. Oh, it's white. Oh, it's black. Oh, it's white. Or it's dark. Oh, it's rainbow. Oh, it's purple. Oh, it's green. Doesn't matter. Thank you for the energy. Love thy enemy, Cancer, but not because you're expected to be Jesus. You're not supposed to be perfect or a martyr. I'm not expecting that of you. Love your enemy because they empower you. They give you so much. 7 of Wands, the Death card. So from battling off all the energies that are hurting us, opposing us, competing with us, just walking away. Thank you for the energy. Bye. And you, in turn, give them nothing. Don't worry about them. Don't think about them. Don't talk about them. Do the simplest acts that require some sort of defense if it's applicable. Like, don't get me wrong. If someone slanders me, I'll gather intel. I'll build a case and then I'll sue them for slander. But I'll enjoy it. And I'll be like, thank you for empowering my energy and now giving me an opportunity to take your money. You've earned it for wanting to hurt me, right? Enjoy it, Cancer. King of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're going from giving your energy to all the BS to, let's just be Hades or Pluto and transmute this ashes-like vibe into Phoenix, dragon, whatever. And in simple terms, let's be a King of Pentacles in ruling of this earth and of my own freaking life. Let's have the bulls bow. Don't worry, Cancer. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. Not with putting a lot of energy and effort. Energetic warrior for yourself, with yourself. Build an empire out of this. 10 of Cups. From the 7 of Wands, Death card, King of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. That's major bliss and fulfillment. So I have Capricorn and Scorpio energy. Both are very deep earth, water kind of thing with dark elements. Yeah. The power of darkness, not of evil, come on, but of integration with light, thus rainbow. See, there's stars at the night sky, but it looks like daytime. So what is this for Cancer? The Lovers. Okay, the Lovers right after 10 of Cups. Some of you are making a decision to really amplify your energy and use, not like in abuse, not like in taking advantage of. Use like the Capricorn uses. Working with. In a balanced give and take way. Stop being so self-righteous and take everything I'm saying as if I'm saying something evil. Use the resources that you have. Use your own resources. Amplify your energy. That's what I see you guys doing. You're like, instead of battling off different resources, I'm going to just breathe it all in. Be a king of my realm. And make a very distinct choice, life path choice, to be happy, to pursue my bliss. And you know, happiness is a state of mind. Joy, is a state of mind. You can be joyous throughout unhappy situations. And once you make that choice, the situation is no longer unhappy. If you are joyous with grief, if you are joyous with pain, if you are joyous with hurt, if instead of running away from it and dismissing it and objecting it, that which you resist persists, right? Instead of resisting all of those, if you just swim towards it and with it, then it's no longer an enemy, it's a friend. And if it's a friend that empowers you, then it no longer paralyzes you. You can walk on the street and live your life with whatever pain you're carrying in a very productive, abundant way. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to listen to me and do so. Seven of Cups. Interesting. Right after the Lovers. And I'm putting it underneath Seven of Wands. So second 7 on the table. By the way, if you're cross watchers, whatever the roles can be, vice versa, and all that. Page of Swords. So we have strong Gemini energy on the table as well, with the Lovers and the Page of Swords. There might be someone you're involved with, Cancer, that I don't know if they know what to do with all this energy. Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I mean, it is a lot to take. A test. There's a test of love. Interesting. I'm getting, this could be a completely different narrative. I don't know, maybe both. But I'm getting someone who's presenting themselves as less than they truly are when it comes to their finances. When it comes to what it is that they have. Like, could be property, could be money, whatever. They're showing themselves as, you know, will they have me empty-handed? Almost like someone is testing the other person to see if they'll stay like them, even if they allegedly, seemingly don't have anything. Look, I get it. If someone is super rich and successful and they're used to being used, okay, if it's like a one-time thing that they're doing, if they have a legitimate reason to suspect the other person to be, you know, to have ulterior motives. But sometimes, especially if the person who's watching me is the one who's doing that. So when we put up tests like that, certain things we need to do. First is ask yourself, okay, I'm putting a test to this individual to see if they'll pass. Ask yourself, have you passed their test? If you're checking if the other person is worthy of you, are you worthy of them? What are their tests? What are their needs? What is important to them? Because by default, if you test someone, you by default put yourself in a position that is higher than them. Are you worthy to come up to me? Are you worthy for me to give you all I have? Like, it is a very vain, it's a very vain attitude that comes from insecurity, right? Because ultimately it starts with, are they going to take advantage of me? So it's similar to the beginning of the video, the conversation, the chat that I gave you about energy. If you're in a mindset that you are higher by status, by whatever, and in a mindset that with that you probably are used, that's the energy that you will draw. You will draw one of two things. Either someone who's actually see themselves as beneath you and potentially would like to, you know, enjoy what it is that you can give them. So that's one option that you will, you know, summon into your life. The other option is of someone that will give you a lesson in exchange of the lesson that you're trying to give them. So they won't pass your test. In return, they'll give you a lesson of their own, aka they will recognize what it is that you're doing. And if you're lucky, you'll have that. I hope that if you're testing someone, that's the person that you will encounter. someone that will be recognizing what you're doing, and then be like, excuse me, but you haven't passed any of my tests. I'm not playing in this game. I have nothing to prove to you. Have you proven anything to me? What kind of test of mine have you passed? And then they won't even be in that field, in that game. That's the only two options. You won't, from testing like that, you won't find purity. You will find purity from being pure. You need to be what it is that you want to receive. I feel like I want more sage. I feel like I have a sensation that I'm really triggering some of you. It's because I want you to be happy and strong. So I'm telling you it as it is. You can't solve an equation that you're refusing to read. You can't fix a problem that you're refusing to admit. Who's ever testing someone, it comes from a very childish place, and they are the ones, and I'm just going to say it, that don't see the beauty of something. See? It's like white cloth that is covering someone, and there's red aura around it. So they see it in their image. See that they're holding here like jewelry and power. And then they chose from all of these cups, they chose the cup with the power, the cups with the power and the money. After accusing this to be power and money. I don't like the demonizing of money. Money just amplifies things. Okay, money isn't corrupt in its own. It's like alcohol, right? Alcohol makes you, just releases your inhibitions, and then you just speak the truth, but it's a truth that the alcohol didn't create. It's a truth that was in you. All right, so money, like any other powerful spirit, gives you power. It amplifies who you are. You can either be completely corrupt by it because it gives you the freedom to express your corrupt heart, or you can be completely philanthropist because it gives you power to express your giving heart. When we put the responsibility on something else, when we test someone else because we're worried that they'll be XYZ, it's our reflections because we are XYZ. Take that, swallow that pill for a second, if it speaks to you and not for someone you're dealing with. I have a little bit of a tip for those of you out there who might be worried about, someone being with them for the sake of what they have. If you constantly speak about what you have and about money, and this doesn't have to relate to you, this could be just for a few of you that it might help, so take it or leave it. If you constantly speak about what you have and about your money or about your possessions, then you will only maintain around you people who are mainly interested in knowing about that. Because if I'm bored with you constantly talking about your money and what you have, I'll either not stick around or I will constantly try to speak about something else. But Those who will be like, those are the ones who care about mostly that. And then you're basically shooting yourself in the foot because you constantly talk about your money, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to have people around me that are here for my money. So talk about other things, not by testing and hiding and lying about what you have, but focus your conversations on meaningful things that have in common with the individual that you imagine you want to have around you. You want to have someone that is with you because of your wits. Be witty. That will draw people that enjoy your wittiness. Okay? Because of your good, kind heart, be giving and kind. And people who love you for your kindness and appreciate kind hearts will stick around because that's what you show. That's how you present yourself. If you want to be loved for who you are, present yourself as who you are. And don't play mind games and wording manipulations and like, who should I choose that suits me most? Thus, I'm actually missing the person that suits me most because I'm constantly worried that they're about that. But in fact, I'm about that. Hope I didn't lose you guys. Okay, let's go back to the narrative. July, happy birthday. Show me a storyline, please, for Cancer. Or intuitively guided here. Ooh. Ooh. I have another king. Ooh. Speaking of money, no money. King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting. King right underneath. King of Wands right underneath the King of Pentacles. There could be a reverse story where someone might be trying to cover up for losing or being at a lack. Trying to portray themselves, like trying to hide that they either lost money or have financial difficulty. I'm getting all kinds of energies in this reading. Let's clarify. Let's see one more, please. Hierophant. We also have strong Taurus energy here. Okay. So Hierophant could be the church, right? And here they are outside the church, homeless, miserable, hungry. Right after the card of scarcity and abandonment and lacking, that is outside of the warmth and the light. We get that warmth and light right after. So it's coming. Hold on. Clarify Hierophant with 5 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups in the reverse. More clarification. One more, please. 4 of Pentacles. Someone does not want to let go of something or someone. Won't let them go. Someone that has been playing someone else for a really long time, as if they don't really care about them, that, they brought them to their knees, like they literally brought the situation to its knees. And now that there's nothing left to salvage, now they won't let go of it, and now they want to salvage. Almost like trying to turn back time. Now, the way they're doing it or about to do it is wise and smart. Hierophant, like King of Wands, like passionate, wise, mature. They're going to show everything that they need to show. I'm just debating whether it comes from the right place. Like if they're actually remorseful and actually want to fix things, because this could just be made like being really skilled and talented and knowing what they need to say and to do in order to reverse a difficult situation or to fix something or to achieve something, So I don't know if they're doing it from the right reason, aka they truly want to from the heart, or if it's just like ego, Are they sincere? Cancer. Oh, the star. Okay, yes, they are very sincere. So if this speaks to you, the star card, very open-hearted and honest about trying to, fix what was broken and undo. Like we started with the Death card, and now we have here in the Four of Wands in the After Tarot, like the Angel of Death of Change, and he's like, no, I don't want to go, or I don't want to leave, or don't go, or don't leave, and this is true. This is loving. Okay, I think I got it. So I think I get what this Five of Pentacles means. I think maybe I've tapped into an energy of someone in your life, or maybe you were doing that, reverse, however it speaks to you, that has been testing, they're not there, trying to be in control of the narrative, and they were left because of that with nothing, because it didn't work the way they thought it would work. They realized that they were their own undoing, or the situation's undoing, that it's on them. It's taking responsibility and being very truthful with yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to their intuition. And really wanting to do the right thing from the right place. Okay. I'm getting a process throughout July, like, working on it, if this speaks to you. Like, this isn't necessarily the ultimate final union. It's more like the process of healing what was damaged, rebuilding, communicating, taking responsibility. But I guess it will play out differently for different ones of yous. Because I have two kings and the lovers here, this could also be a choice between two people, potentially. Maybe one person is of the past that did all that, and then the individual that was constantly tested and constantly, wasn't trusted no matter how much they tried or what they did. they're like to just give up, like, okay. And from there, they kind of taking responsibility for their own life and being like, I deserve more. I deserve, someone acknowledging me and seeing me for the purity in me, for the beauty in me, and not constantly being suspicious and testy and manipulative. I don't need to constantly be battling. I just want to be happy, so that is also very much so a possibility. Okay, guys, I'm going to continue this in the extended. Link to that below. I'm going to do it right now. I did a buy all option that you get all videos and like all 12 signs for like the price of 3 or 4. At this moment, not all of them are uploaded. It doesn't matter if you choose the buy all option. As I add extendeds to the page on Vimeo, it will be just automatically added to your purchase. So if you like to watch different placements and cross-watching and all that jazz, that will be a good option. Below, you can find a link to booking a private reading with me. No matter where you are in the world, if you have PayPal, we can talk. There's all kinds of options to choose from when it comes to my services. And on Vimeo, you will also find 2019 Ministers of Magic, the extended yearly. We're halfway through, that's why it's half price. But you have 6 months to go. And also Tarot Masterclass, which you will see the explanation right after this. I will edit it together with the video. So you will learn more about it if you want to learn tarot from me. Either way, all the links are below. I love you guys very, very much. Happy birthday. I will see you for August regardless. And if you choose to follow me onto Vimeo, then I will see you in a sec. Hey Seeker, I'm so excited to announce this. If you don't care or don't want to know, feel free to skip this and just go straight to your reading. All good. Love you anyway. I just completed Tarot Masterclass after 14 months of this amazing, intense shamanic journey of me going through the condensed energies of each of the cards and creating a somewhat of an Akashic Records, a library of the tarot. Each tarot card receives its own video that is very comprehensive, that includes all the standard interpretations that we know from different points of view throughout history, but of course, to add to those, my summing of them and my extra oomph and, me doing what I do. So I teach the path of tarot in Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. Bunkai means hidden applications, the secrets of the knowledge, the things that are normally hidden from us throughout time, because knowledge is power, and power brings with great responsibility. So it's all on Vimeo. It's an extensive library. You can either purchase the classes separately if you're not interested in becoming a Tarocchi or learn the path of tarot or go through the shamanic journey with me, or live the life path of the Torah of the tarot. All good. You can just be curious about several cards, and you can pick and choose the ones that you want to know about. So you can either pick and choose a few, or you can take all of them. For those of you who really want to go through the journey, choose the pill of knowledge and have all the classes, I made a buy all option that makes it more affordable. So don't skip that in case you're planning on having them all, because it will be easier in your pocket. With that said, it's probably one, as far as I'm aware of, one of the most comprehensive, intense online classes, webinars, however you want to call it, when it comes to tarot. And it is forever. You will be able to download it to your PC or to a hard drive and come back to it 20 years from now. But it will feel as if we are one-on-one in my living room and me teaching you about each of the cards and how to connect the dots. If you don't want to download it, it's also fine. You can just stream it through Vimeo and have it, saved online. All good. So yeah, Seeker, I made this for us. I put my blood, sweat, and tears and joy and heart and light and shadow work and light work into it. 14 years of immense studies and of work with the tarot are put into it. I shot this class throughout 6 different homes. I did a cross countries trip. So you have videos that are shot in so many different places and circumstances, and in my own, varied human condition. It is fantastic, and I'm so excited that I've reached this peak. I just finished shooting the epilogue. Yeah. So, okay, now to your reading. Link to all that is below in the description box. I love you.